I'm Sarah and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my top tips for losing weight and keeping the weight off as well. So yeah, let's get started. I know this might seem pretty crazy, but the biggest tip I can give you is to eat. The way to stay healthy is to eat 3 meals a day and then small snacks in between if you are hungry still. The other thing that I've learned is that don't obsess over calories. I used to put everything down in a tracker and literally mark all the calories that I was eating, and it gets to your mind a little bit. So the only thing I can really recommend is keep calories in mind. So yeah, know what your portions are and your portion sizes and how much calories they come up to, but just don't calculate every single little bit of food. As long as obviously you're eating healthily and good and you know the portion sizes you should be having, don't obsess over calories. It drives you insane, trust me. The other thing that I've learned as well, it's all about calories in versus calories out. I have a Fitbit and it comes in handy so much. That controls my calories because of walking and movement. It knows when I've done any exercises or how far I've walked, and it tracks how many calories I'm burning off. So in a way, I need to be eating a bit under the calories that I am burning off. So say I'm burning 2,000 calories off that day, I can eat lower than 2,000 calories and I'll still be losing weight. I always recommend though to stay between like 1,400, so 1,400 calories. Usually that's the healthiest way to lose it. Just make sure that you don't go under, because that's when it gets unhealthy to lose it. Also, the best thing to do is actually lose it gradually. You don't want to be one of those people that just jump into everything, restrict your calories, and then you're constantly just dropping the weight off. I know it might seem nice because I mean I'd love to get to my ideal weight target, but I have to do it in a healthy way. And obviously from having children and things like that, I have got excess skin, and by dropping the weight off very, very quickly, it doesn't give your skin time to actually tighten back up. So losing 1 to 2 pounds a week is the best way to do it, because then you don't end up with saggy skin.
So now I'm just going to go through some examples. The one thing to cut out is salad dressing. A lot of people don't always get that salad dressing does contain a lot of calories and sugar, so it's best to make your own salad dressing. This salad dressing contains 6 grams of sugar, so it's quite a bit. So if you are wanting a salad but you're not wanting it dry, just make your own salad dressing. So balsamic vinegar added with a couple of squirts of these oils tastes amazing, and it's loads less calories and it's sugar free as well. Now, making things from a jar is a big no-no. I mean, this jar here contains 35 grams of sugar. So if you was to make a meal for 5 of you, that would be 7 grams of sugar each. So it does add up. It is very, very easy to make your own sauce if you're wanting to use this type of sauce. All you have to do is have some tomatoes, chop them up, some herbs and some spices, and just some tomato puree. Just be careful with the tomato puree though, because some do contain salts. So this one here just contains tomatoes, which is best. So another one I have here contains tomatoes and salt. So just make sure you read the labels before buying it. Another thing that I've previously mentioned is portion sizes. So this here is me making my lunch with obviously salad and some chicken as well. It doesn't seem a lot on the plate, especially with the salad, because obviously it's quite big pieces of lettuce. So what I prefer is to eat most of my meals out of a bowl, just because you've got the same amount in a bowl than you have a plate, but it looks like more in a bowl. So you can actually put less in there and eat less food than feel forced to eat whatever's left on your plate.
Also be mindful of calories in your liquid, in your drinks, just because if you don't want to waste your calories on drinks, then it is best to just have water. But if you don't mind using a few of your calories, like me for example, I much prefer to have natural flavours in my water because water's pretty plain. So I tend to go for dilute cordials that are sugar free, but also sometimes I'll go for like the natural the soda water with then like added fruits and things like that into it, which does add a few calories. The only thing I'd say be advised, if you're wanting to lose weight but you're going out drinking quite often, just be mindful of the calories in alcohol because there is quite a bit. So probably the best thing to do is if you've got some wine, put soda water in it, so obviously you've got a bigger drink, and also vodka is one of the lowest calorie alcohols. So you could mix say vodka with some orange squash or something like that just to reduce the calories. Mix in alcohol then with low calorie or calorie free drinks. That means you have a larger glass of liquids drinks to have, so it doesn't feel like you're wasting like hundreds of calories on glasses of wine and things like that. I'm going to go through a few of the things that helped me. I'm basically what I was. Occasionally I'm still. I'm a boredom eater and a nighttime snacker. So when I've got nothing really to do, so like at night time when the kids are in bed, I've already had dinner, yeah, there's nothing really to do except for watch TV and relax for a bit. That's when I kind of get like, I wouldn't mind this, I wouldn't mind that, and that's where I used to tend to struggle. That's where I tend to eat my chocolate and cake and stuff like that, and obviously I can't really do that no more. So what I do is, if it's quite late at night, so say 10 o'clock or something, I'll go to bed because then it takes the cravings straight away. The other thing you can do is you can make some little healthy snacks and some treats, which I am going to be doing a video on here shortly about. So if you do want something sweet, it's easy enough just to go and grab something out the fridge just to satisfy your sweet tooth. Another thing you can also do in regards to fitness is just change little things. I don't have, I can't really work out a lot because I have fibro, so I sometimes struggle working out. Also having kids, it's hard to sometimes fit it in. So what I tend to do is just little things that means I'm getting my exercise in. For example, when I go on a school run and take the kids to school, watch a nursery, I park a street away, so I have to walk a bit of the way because I live quite far from their school. I can't walk all the way there because it's going to take like an hour. So what I have to do, is I park a little bit further away from the school, so I still have to walk some of that distance as well. And it's just like you're going anywhere else, like for your shopping, or if you're going into town or into the city, just park a little bit further away so you're actually doing a bit more walking as well. And it's obviously the best thing to do is get out, get out about with kids. So obviously, like I said, I've got 2 young kids. Going to the park or the field and just having a walk around the field with them, especially now it's getting a little bit warmer too. Now the last thing I'm going to advise, which is pretty important, is when to weigh yourself. When I first started to go through changing everything and losing weight, I used to weigh myself pretty much every single day, and it's not healthy whatsoever. Your body fluctuates in weight throughout the day depending on obviously how much you've eaten and how filling the food is you've had. So the best thing to do is actually weigh yourself in the morning. So you get up in the morning, you go to the toilet. I usually do it when I'm actually getting changed, because obviously in the morning I've got 2 kids up that need feeding, so I tend to come downstairs and feed my kids first. Then I go to the toilet, go upstairs, and when I'm getting undressed, I basically weigh myself then, so I'm only in my underwear. That means that obviously I've had no drink yet, no food yet, and obviously I've got no excess weight because of the clothing that I'm wearing. And it's best obviously weigh that way so you can try and get it as equal to what you're like wearing each day and things like that. But it's always best to weigh yourself every week or sometimes even less, so every 2 weeks or every month, just so you don't obsess about it. Losing weight, I know it's the nicest thing you can do when you're losing weight is you want to lose it fast, you want to get out of the way, and you want to be at your target weight. But taking so long to lose weight is actually good for you. Like I said, it don't just help with your skin, but it also helps with your mind. If you sit there and the next day you've dropped like a stone, see that's unrealistic, but if that happens, then you might think, well, that means I can have this and have that, and then you get back into your normal routine of eating. But because it takes a longer time to do it, and yes, you treat yourself now and again in there, but majority of the time you stay healthy, that if you start doing things on a regular basis, it becomes a habit, which means that you won't even think about doing it anymore. Like going to the toilet, brushing your teeth, things that naturally fall into your schedule, healthy eating that would do the same thing. So eating healthily majority of the time, like I says, you can treat yourself for things like that when you can, but do it on the rare occasions. So like once a month or two. Some people have cheat days once a week, which is good. Yeah, sticking to the routine and staying healthy the majority of the time actually helps your mind and makes it into a habit that this is a lifestyle change, rather than as soon as I've hit my weight goal, go out and drink all this crazy drinks with loads of calories and then go back to eating the way I was before, because that's obviously needing to change, so you're just going to put it straight back on again. So that's about it for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to join in my journey or just keep updated with all the videos, if you could subscribe to my channel, that would be amazing, and I would appreciate that loads. Plus, if you want to get notified of any future videos that I do, if you could press that notification bell as well, just so that you get notified of all my future videos. Yes, I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you soon. Bye!